Hey there, everybody. Franklin Taggart here. It is time for the virtual coffee break. I've got my coffee. Grab your beverage. Let's sit down and have a chat, shall we? A couple of things that are kind of bubbling for me today. I've been doing a lot of just kind of my own experimentation and research with TikTok and Instagram. Now, Instagram, I haven't gotten the hang of it. And the thing that's really weird for me with Instagram is that the way that I used to use it isn't really the way that it's used anymore. And the way that I used to use it was just to take a picture, share a caption, do some hashtags and kind of let people know what was going on or just share what I was doing. And the emphasis has gotten to be so much around reels and carousels and stories and things like that I have been trying to learn as much as I can about it. And then I just on a lark started experimenting with TikTok a couple of months ago, and I've just been doing a few random videos there. But what's really interesting to me is to see. I'm not sure why, but Facebook has these reels that show up on my feed, and they're not what I want to see, and I don't have a way to let Facebook know that I don't want to see it. And like the thing that's really interesting on TikTok is that their algorithm really does learn about my preferences, and so my news feed is filled with content that's similar to the things that I actually pay attention to. So the experience that I'm having on TikTok is a very interesting one in that they are paying attention to what I want and they're just giving me more of it. Now, it may be that I'm still new there and I haven't followed a lot of real diverse things. So I'm getting to see more of the things that are interesting to me. Where on Facebook, I've been on it since 2009, and I've been through 16 iterations of life since then, and Facebook doesn't quite know what to do with me anymore. And so they can only base it on the last two things that I've looked at. I don't know. But in any case, it is really weird to me that the Facebook algorithm doesn't put things in front of me that are similar to things that I've looked at. They are putting things out there that just absolutely, in some ways, are kind of opposite of who I am. And it makes me wonder, how are they deciding what to show me? And it gave me a lot of things to think about in terms of how do I decide what to share with people? I have a tendency to, share fairly openly about what's going on for me, at least professionally, sometimes personally, but I don't want to be a complete open book because I don't know that that's all that helpful for me or you. And I honestly don't think it's all that interesting. But how do I decide what it is that I need to share? What criteria do I have? Now, if I were to go on my most popular posts, it's like my most popular post of all time has been a tutorial video that I did as a throwaway about how to make a zoom overlay on Canva. That's the one that's gotten thousands of views. Now, these really cool coffee break videos, I'm lucky to get 40 or 50 views from a coffee break video, but more often than not, the number of views that I get for a coffee break is usually somewhere under 20. And then for the longer Your Own Best Company interview podcasts, those are all over the map. And the ones that I would predict to do well actually don't. And the ones that I would have thought may have needed a promotional boost to do better end up getting more of a following. No rhyme or reason. So how do I decide what to share with you? Well, right now, the majority of my decision is based on my hunches. I just have to go with whatever feels right in the moment. And I know that for some people, that's not going to land. But for some people, maybe the people that need to be reached with that insight or information, maybe the hunch is leading me so that I'll put something together that those people will be impacted with. I don't know. No rhyme or reason. In any case, those are the things that are on my mind today. I wonder, as I help people with their social media strategy, I tell all of them, I said, I don't have any kind of a formula that you can follow to become a viral sensation. The things that have worked for me to build my channel, even to what it is now, which it's not a large following. The things that I've done to build up my audience for all of these things that I'm doing is to just show up in a lot of different places and repurpose content in as many different forms as I can. But even that isn't a guarantee that I'm going to have success with everything. So the best advice that I can give you, if you're wondering about what to present to people, I do think that you need to follow your own intuition about it as much as you can trust your intuition. And keep in mind that just because something worked for someone a day ago doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work today. And trying to make sense of the algorithms right now, it's anybody's guess, anybody's game. They certainly are not something that I find predictable or reliable, right? So those are my thoughts for today. It's kind of a short ramble for me, but I just been scratching my head wondering, how is it that people can get thousands of followers and have those followers interact and respond? It's becoming actually more of a mystery to me than less of one. That's all I have to say about that today, and I hope whatever kind of a day it is where you are is a good one. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another coffee break. Thank you, as always, for your time and your attention. So long.